Hello and welcome to all of you who are wondering about this video. My name is Hive and today is my first video of a brand new series. This series will contain early access games which I will try out and give them personal scores based on all kinds of aspects. On today's menu is Deadside. Hope you enjoy. Before we jump into those aspects, I will tell you a bit what Deadside is. Deadside is one of the newer early access hardcore survival games, therefore taking competition against games like DayZ, Rest and 7 Days to Die, as well as many others. The game is set into a post-apocalyptic world, which is filled with AI as well as other players. With the option of building a base, you will have more safe space to store your loot and cars. Okay, now that we all know what Deadside actually is, it's time for the first topic. So here we are on the main menu screen, showing the Deadside logo and our character. This character is the last played character, so the last known character from the server you played on will be shown on the menu screen. Now it's time for first impressions. Now when I entered the game, I felt immediately that the gameplay was well optimized. The frame rates were smooth, the movement was not clunky at all, it felt great for an early access game, one of the better ones I've seen so far. The game also felt like a really post-apocalyptic game. The graphics were nice, the settings looked very like the description. It looked like abandoned, it looked like it happened a couple of years ago. The setting looked very good and I think they nailed it on that one. One thing they could do better was the overgrowth from the vegetation on the map, you know, the grass maybe a little bit taller, maybe some more of this vegetation on the walls from the houses, you know, all that kind of little details, but I'm sure they can add it in the future as well. Next up was bugs. I didn't encounter too much bugs on this game. Only one thing I noticed is when in the very beginning I tried to enter the building and I saw that I clipped through a wall, this like piece of wall that stuck out next to the door side. You just could walk through it. That's a minor thing, but like, you know, that points out that it's early access. It's not a very game breaking thing. Next up we have some gameplay. The gameplay elements are quite enjoyable. They have a decent amount of weapons. The enemy AI are smart at far range, I suppose. Their shooting skills from the AI is what you expect from AI. You know, it could be improved, but it's not bad either. The only exception is when they come at close range. Very close range, when you go into melee distance, they probably just well, you could beat them down with a knife. That's about it. If they come too close with the assault rifle or even a shotgun, you could beat them easily down with the baseball bat if you come too close. Otherwise, the damage they do, the gun handling they have, it looks very solid for the early access games. Also, the AI roams around the world on streets and rivers and all that kind of things. They roam around in groups of 4 or 5, I suppose, sometimes 3. And you can loot the bodies as well, so if you see them wearing a shotgun, if you kill them, you will get the shotgun if you kill him. So you just go loot all of the stuff from the body. You can scrap it into scrap metal for crafting, and you can just take all the bullets away from him. Yeah, I forgot to say one thing about the immersion of the game. You have some places that you just go and visit like, wow, okay, this looks like a very great scene. And you just walk through it with just saying, you feel like there's a real apocalypse happening and you just hear it all by yourself, the loneliness. There's something to sometimes feel inside that game. Okay, now big topic, PvP. I think a lot of you people want to know how the PvP is like in the game. PvP is quite enjoyable. It's just enough, like there's just enough people on a specific area of the map that you can play, so you can play solo without being worried constantly to jump into PvP action, but also you don't need to search long terms to find somebody that you are willing to fight or team up with. So there's a good balance over there, and I think the map does a great job at playing a part of it. Next up on the list are vehicles. Now, vehicles, I haven't seen any of them yet on the map, but if I've looked up on the website, it seems that they were planning to add them. I'm not sure that they are already on the map, like bicycles or standard cars, but I don't think so. This is a topic that I will discuss maybe later on if I do another revisit of this series, and we will look deeper into that already. Now, something else I wish to talk about is the backpack system. The backpack system, for me, it's not too practical. Okay, you don't. So far as I don't see is that you don't have a option where you could hold shift and press right mouse button to quickly put it in your backpack. You know, you have to manually drag it into your backpack in order to have it in your backpack. Also, if you have like like we say 15 bullets in your backpack and you have another 15 in the backpack from the enemy you shot down, if you want to draw that 15 bullets on 15 from your backpack, it will say that your backpack is full. So what you have to do is you have to drop the magazines from your backpack onto the ground, maybe drag it on there so it stacks to 30, and then manually drag it back into your backpack so it stacks together. So that's something they need to work on, but I'm sure they will fix that in a later version. So here are the things I want to see in the future of the game. Those are things that I personally want to see in the game, but that doesn't mean it's necessary to be in the game. So first of all, transport. Okay, so I find transport a necessary thing to be in the game for myself, especially on larger maps, so you have like larger or faster way to traverse to the map. It makes it also easier maybe to store stuff into your car if you don't have enough backpack space. It would be awesome, and I think it really deserves that. Second of all, I think a weapon decay or equipment decay could be a nice thing to have in the game, especially if it's survival. It means that players cannot stick around with the same items for long periods of time. You know, it will decrease in real life. It will decrease in quality as well. You know, unless you like clean it up every day, and even then it will decrease over time. So weapon repairing, equipment repairing, that could be awesome in the game as well. Number 3 I would like to have is AI voice acting. So a lot of people maybe think, okay, that's not nearly necessary, but for me personally it adds for more immersiveness. So imagine you're in a gunfight and the guy that you are shooting at is complete silence. He has teammates, but they don't talk to each other. So like, okay, what's the point of having a teammate if nobody talks to each other? So what I would like is I would shoot an enemy AI where he actually talks back, maybe insults you or something like that. I don't know, it's adds some immersiveness, or calls his teammates to help him and flank him out. That would actually make a great addition to the game, and it would certainly make up maybe for some people that really want to have that in the game as well. I think last but not least, dynamic weather. So imagine heavy rainstorms, thunderstorms, tornadoes. Okay, tornadoes will be maybe a bit too much, but you know, snowstorms as well, like where you just have to stay inside for some time to stay warm before you go out again. And that maybe adds some, also maybe a little bit to the immersion of the game, because I really like the game, have games where I'm really immersed into. I don't know, it's my specific type of game. But like, you know, snowstorms where you can hide in the snow, or you just like maybe, you know, if it's raining too much, go inside, warm up before you go out, because maybe you can have like hypothermia or something. That will be awesome if it's well done. And of course, AI animals that you can hunt down, cook meats to have food and nutritions inside of your body. Maybe that will also add for a more survival aspect of the game. And I think that's about it. You know, maybe companions, and I don't know, like it can go every direction. It's an early access game, but for what I'm seeing right now in the game has lots of potential. It's great made. It has well optimization, good decent AI. PvP is quite good as well. The map itself looks great. So yeah, okay, it looks like they have a bright future. There is enough players on the game as well to have a decent experience. It's not that expensive as well. So yeah, if I was you and have the money for it, go grab it. Go grab it. Go get the key for your friend as well, or maybe he buy it himself, and just have a nice experience himself. Maybe players from DC will convert to this game as well if they think, okay, this is maybe a little bit more optimized. But they have no zombies, okay? It doesn't mean that you don't have zombies. It cannot be fun. It's a post-apocalyptic survival game. So I'm gonna rate this game right now, and I'll give it well, so an 8.5, 8.5, 8, around that type, and can go higher as there's more things that will be implemented in the game. So thank you guys for watching. If you stick to the end, feel free to press the like button. If you already did, you're awesome. Subscribe if you want to see more of the reviews. If you love Deadside, comment in the section below that if you want to play on PC with me, drop your gamer tag from Steam, and I will add you soon to maybe we can play something together. So thank you for watching, and I guess I'll see you later. That was Hive, and I hope to have a great day. Bye.